Welcome everybody. Happy Thursday. This is Marita for Truth Is Vids, and today's Thursday, so that means I get to speak my piece today. Let's get started. Oh, by the way, I hope you noticed this camera quality, because this is a lot better than last week, at least I think so. If you have any suggestions to tell me how to, fix it, please let me know, because this is about as good as it's going to get for the rest of these videos. Alright. This week's topic is the demise of Black History Month in schools and whatnot. Alright, so, demise of Black History Month. I remember, back in my high school, we used to have, programs for Black History Month. But it was just the program, it wasn't... I mean, it was usually a really good program put on by the African American Club, but, you know, it's like it was only celebrated that day as to, learning little tidbits throughout the month. Granted, I sucked in history, okay? I really just got by with whatever I could. I just worked on extra credit, stuff like that. I couldn't remember dates or, I hardly remember our presidents, the history line of our presidents. I'm sorry, I know, shame on me. Just shame. I mean, really, we're just getting lazy. I mean, most of us procrastinate. I'm a huge procrastinator. You notice these videos? They don't really come up until 10 o'clock at night, alright? What was it, 2 weeks ago? I didn't even post a video, and I did apologize for that last video. But, I mean, it's like our school system, the generations coming up, really, we're just getting lazy, we're getting more used to procrastination. It's like some of us aren't challenging ourselves. Now, there are a few who just excel academically and are just academically inclined. Yay them. But as for most of us, we love to procrastinate. We love being lazy and not doing anything and getting by with that. It's just that's the new standards. If you can get by with it, well, hell, go on and just get by with what you're doing. But I think that's a factor in why we're not really celebrating it as much, and, nowadays it's you guys are racist, now we're just making all kinds of racist comments, racist jokes. It's the 21st century. Racism is still there, yes, okay, it's there. But at the same time, we like cracking jokes. I think we have enough mental capacity to know when it's really just crossing the line. I mean, come on, it's common sense. Know when you're crossing the line, know when to crack those kind of jokes. It's just common sense. Just know the environment around you. But I really think that we should, do something more about it. About celebrating enrich ourselves with the history of Black people, but not just the history of Black people, but I mean other cultures as well. I mean, it's not just Black people living on this earth, it's not just Americans living on this earth. I mean, we have the Irish, we have the Haitians, we have Japanese, Chinese, Koreans, Filipinos. So much culture that we really should enrich ourselves with. Not be completely freaking knowledgeable what is his name? Agent Reed off of Criminal Minds. If you don't know Criminal Minds, shame on you, because it's an awesome show. But I'm not saying that we need to have the mental capacity of Agent Reed off of Criminal Minds, okay? I'm not saying that we need to be that intelligent about it, but just, enrich ourselves a little bit, little dabs of each culture if we can, Be more knowledgeable about it, respect other people's cultures. I was going to say something else, but then I forgot. Oh, God, I hate it when that happens. What was I gonna say? Oh, Jesus. Oh, I wanted to mention Amber's video. Okay, Amber is our girl for Truth Is Vids that, talks her piece on Mondays. I'm not gonna lie, I loved her video. Okay, it just made me realize how much I just don't pay attention to history for nothing, alright? I really just don't pay attention. On her video, it was really interesting. In the middle of the video, she starts, testing our knowledge, per se, on black African American icons. And not gonna lie, I saw those pictures, I didn't know who any of them were. And I feel real bad. Like, I should know this stuff, you know? Like, wow, pictures. And I just could not, I couldn't even give myself a hint. Like, I just couldn't even guess who they were. Not even the slightest clue. Sorry, Amber, I failed your quiz. Like, immensely failed. I didn't know any of them. I haven't even looked them up yet. I really wanted to, but I forgot. But at the end of her video, she had to look them up too, so I don't feel as bad. You know, it just proves that we're just not enriching ourselves. We may pass the tests or pass the quizzes, but really we only remember that type of information for the moment. We're not, you know, trying to keep that in our minds. I mean, we probably should. Maybe then more people would win Jeopardy more often, you know? We really just don't care. If you don't know your past, the past can repeat itself. And I really do believe in that quote, saying that we need to be more aware of what happened in our past and other people's cultures, so we enrich ourselves and don't look like a complete fool. Somebody's telling us some history about Canada and we're like, what the fuck are you talking about? When it was probably in our history books and we just never paid attention. I think we got some hoodlums in the area outside my house, so I'm going to try and discipline them. Alright, so I'm going to go. Peace out. And that was my piece. Have a wonderful weekend. See you next week.